Hey, how's it going, everybody? Here we're by the 150 North Michigan building. Used to be the Smurfit and Stone. We'll see if we get the light here. We got about 54 degrees. People are in short sleeves. We got the light here. We'll cross Randolph in Michigan. See, there's the Wrigley building behind us there. I'm on the wrong side of the traffic flow here because I spun around. But here, look, there's Randolph Street. Let's get the camera straight here. How's everybody doing, Chris and Krista? Yeah, look at that nice view. You get to the Netherlander there, the theater district there. And what I'm thinking, I'm going to give this a try. This is hard because sometimes they don't like live streamers with gimbals in the Cultural Center. But this is the Chicago Cultural Center. It used to be the public library. We haven't been in here in a while. I used to come in here a lot when I first started live streaming on my original account because it's nearby here. Look at the beautiful wood detailing here when you go through the doors. And we'll try to stream a little bit in the Cultural Center. They update. This is free. You can hang out here. A lot of times they would have maps and information here. And look at the beautiful ceiling here. And of course, this used to be the original main Chicago Public Library. It was built in the 1890s. It's known for the 2 Tiffany Domes. Look there, they got, look, people are playing Mahjong. Look at this. See, look, it's a nice, here's Women's History Month. And people are playing the tile games here. And we're streaming okay here. We clear the rear. The rain, Julie Reed, Alvin, Ernesto, Doreen, Prince, thanks for tuning in, Doreen. What's this guy doing? He's listening here. Look at this booth. Look at the skylight here. Yeah, they got like the pickle jars here. He's checking out. It's an exhibit here. See, they got all these different exhibits. See how people sit here on the side here. You can actually, people even have their lunch here. You bring your lunch. What is this? Victory? I think this is some interactive display here. Look at the nice, see, this is like a museum here. Taco, Lorraine, yeah, how you doing? So, I guess they got some preserves and stuff in here. Look at that. My mom and my grandparents used to can goods. I used to remember that they would do jelly and all kinds of things here, but so while we're on the ground floor here, we'll see if there's some art exhibits down here. They got, I don't know how my connection's doing here. Here's some art exhibits down here. We streaming okay? Let me know if we break down here. Sometimes the walls are too thick here. Hey, look, they got a dinosaur. This is the Cultural Center here in Chicago. Look at this artwork. Hey, Sesame Street, look at that. Look at that.
Did you want to switch? What time do you want to switch?
So these are art exhibits here. These are puppets, broken mirror here. This is the Cultural Center in Chicago. They always alternate these displays. They have art exhibits here. Wow, I like that. It's called the Hermit. Look at this wolf with the third eye there. Got the mind's eye. Look at these animations, but look at this dinosaur. It's like Sue. It's like Sue at the Field Museum, but this is the Cultural Center. Look at this mask. Giant face here. Look at that. That's nice. Just checking out the artwork here. You can look at it from different perspectives here. Hey, we keep going this way. Look at this beautiful painting. All the Muppets there. From Sesame Street. Jim Henson. Look at that. Masks. So I don't know what the overall theme you're building together. I guess you can look at this. Oh wow, look at that. These are like, yeah, these are the protest art that U.S.-Israel war machine. We saw them when the DNC was going on. we saw them take this through the street. I got video from it when the DNC was going on last summer. Remember that? And look at this. Look, that is amazing. The third eye, the mind's eye. This is called Puppet of Care, 2024, Puppet of Care. Look at this artwork. So this is all part of the cultural center here. Look at the bomb there. Look at this. There's like a digital. Yeah, art is a piece of history. You got it. And so it's nice they got all these. So I think they're restoring the one Tiffany Dome. We might not be able to walk up there, but we'll check out these art exhibits down here. It's all puppet display. Look, they got vertebrae. They got this goat puppet here. Look at this. This is crocheted. This is crocheted artwork. Just like all that crocheted artwork we see out in the street there, the yarn art. Sister arts. Look at that. It's your spinal cord in there. Crocheted. Potential energy. Look at the hands. And then they got a record player there. Look at that. You got to spin you around there. Make you dance there. Got the old Victrola. Like these hands though, the pink hands. So it's called Potential Energy Chicago Puppets Up Close, December 21st through April 6th. So it goes to April 6th here, Potential Energy. You can check it out here. Look, they got a rhinoceros. Look at this. And this is free, you know. It's just like, you know, there's free days at the Art Institute, but this is at the Cultural Museum here, right at Randolph in Michigan, right across from the Bean. So when we got out of here, we might go over and check out the Bean here. Look at the puppets here. Just giving you an overview. Like they did a whole L animation there. There it is. There's your L train. Look at that. There's an L car. You can look inside there. Huh. Look, there's the people in there. There they are. Look at this. Wow, look at the detail. Look at the detail on these. Wearing a kimono. Look at that. And it's like Indonesian. That's like Indonesian shadow puppets there. You ever see them do the. Look at this. Yeah, look at the Muppets. Look at that. Look at the Muppets. Yeah, Sesame Street. Look at that. Yeah, that is awesome. You got the drum set. It's like Animal's drum set. So here's the gift shop. They got a gift shop here. And we'll just browse through here really quickly. Look, they got all kinds of Chicago Fire stuff. They got posters and photographs you can buy, shirts, clothing. Look at this head. Wow. Look at that. Playing the Beatles music. So I'm going to get out of here because I'm going to get a copyright strike because they're playing copyrighted music. So I'm talking over it here. You see the gift shop. You see what's going on here. And here's the other side. Here's the other side of the Cultural Center. So these amazing mosaics. And I think this, we'll see, I think it's under construction. I think they're renovating it. So we'll head up the stairs here. And I'm kind of keeping my body in between. There was somebody at the security desk. So here it is. No, it's back open here. Here's the, this is the true Tiffany Dome. The other side is another dome that is the Grand Army of the Republic Dome. This is the true Tiffany Dome in the Cultural Center here. And of course, this used to be the reason this is so ornate. Was the original Chicago Public Library. I always tell the story of after the Great Chicago Fire in 1871, when Queen Victoria from England, she heard about the Great Chicago Fire because the news spread worldwide. And she assumed that something England could do to help out Chicago was she assumed that Chicago lost their library in the Great Chicago Fire. The funny thing is Chicago didn't have a library. And so she donated thousands of her books from her own private collection to replace the books that she assumed were lost in the Great Chicago Fire. And the Chicago had to build a library worthy of Queen Victoria's books that she donated. So they built this. It took them until the 1890s. It took them 20 years to finally get the capital to build this. But this was the original Chicago Public Library. And this Tiffany Dome was added in 1896 or 1898. It's the largest Tiffany Dome in the world. Thousands of glass pieces. And it's protected on the outside. There's a protective covering, but it allows light through here. And they just restored this. And you see how this is where you used to check out books. And we've shown this before. It has Egyptian hieroglyphics, Hebrew, Arabic. I think that's Chinese. It has Greek. All these amazing ancient writing, or, you know, still used writing systems from all over the world, except for hieroglyphics, and has names of all the Voltaire, Dante, Cervantes, Voltaire, you know, Schiller, all the writers, Galileo. And this is where you would check out the books. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, Temple of Learning. This is the Cultural Center in Chicago. Look, there's Millennium Park. So there's the Bean of Chicago. This is Michigan Avenue. That's Washington Street, that intersection there. This is Randolph. So facing Randolph, between south of Randolph, north of Washington on Michigan Avenue is the Chicago Cultural Center. There's the Aon Tower, the old Prudential Building. There's a Blue Cross Blue Shield. After we'll get out of here, we'll go check out the Bean. It's a pretty mild day for March standards here. This is Millennium Park. This is the Chicago Cultural Center, and this is the world's largest Tiffany Dome. And like I said, historically, this was the Chicago Public Library. And look how beautiful it is here. Look at the grand entry, you know. And happy Tuesday there. Sammy T, Michael, really Julie Reed there. We streaming okay? Yeah, the craftsmanship. I mean, look at the mosaic. Look at the detailed mosaics here. Thousands and thousands of tiles. They're glittering. And then thousands and thousands of stained glass all pieced together to make this dome here. And then this was used, if this looks familiar, if you saw the movie The Untouchables, there's the scene where the clown sings the opera there, and Al Capone, and they used this, even though it was really the auditorium theater, they used this as the entrance for the theater in the Untouchable movies, because it's such a photogenic backdrop for any movie, you know. And this was, of course, here in the 1920s when Prohibition was going on, and it was used as a library at that time. So here we'll head across. We'll go to the Grand Army of the Republic side, and look at this side here with the clocks. And they got more writing systems here, and even the chandeliers here are just fabulous. So here, let's keep going here. I think I need to go down a level here. I think I need to go down a level. So, oh no, we need to go up. Let's go up. We'll eventually get to the, but look at that window. Classic arch there. Yeah, look at these stairs here. So hey. So I'm glad it's back open. They had it closed for a while. They were restoring it. So we'll head to, and usually if you go to the top, they got museum displays where the old book halls used to be, the big tall ceiling rooms there. Look at the ceiling. Yeah, we just don't build buildings like this anymore. Look at the mosaics, both in the floor, in the railings, everywhere you look around the doors. Yeah, thanks, Michael. Thanks for being on here. Look how you can look through the Pittsfield building, even across the street through the window. The ornate detail of these vintage buildings here. So you see, that's what protects the dome there. It protects the Tiffany Dome. And I think I want to walk across here. Yeah, we'll head to the other side here. Galleries this way. Here we go. So, what am I missing here? Thanks, Doreen. Thanks for tuning in here. So, the alleys back here, there's a mural to pioneers and women. It was a bunch of women in the tree there. And here's the courtyard inside the cultural center. Just joined, we're in Chicago. We're checking out the cultural center here. And I think they should have some art displays here. There's restrooms. Let's see what they got here. So we'll go this way. We'll go this way. Look at the ceiling. So a movement in every direction. Legacies of the Great Migration here. So this is probably January 25th through April 27th. They have historical and artistic exhibits that rotate here. So this is about the Great Migration, I assume, for the black migration from the south to the northern industrial cities. And they got a bunch of displays here. Look at that. This is the Chicago Cultural Center. This is free. And we'll just give a brief overview of what to see here. Look at these beautiful, look at the detail here. Look at that. This is interesting. Let's see, how's this? They got video rooms here. Total immersive here. Allison Janae Hamilton, house called Florida. Legacies of the Great Migration there, 1950 and 1970. Larry Cook, Mark Bradford. These are all ads in the newspaper for enslaved people. Made into an artwork here. There's the cotton fields of the South there. So imagine when this was a library. This was one of the great halls that had a bunch of books in it. And look at the ceiling here. This is the Chicago Cultural Center. Now we're seeing this Great Migration display here. They got these video walls. Look at these beautiful displays here. Look at the colors here. Wow, look at this beautiful painting here. It's actually got glitter. It's got cloth on it, different materials. I really like the colors and the portraiture here, the beautiful dress there. Janae Richmond Edwards here. Water runs deep here. So we saw these portholes here. I guess you can go inside here. Let's check it out here. There, Carrie Mae Weems. This is another theater here, so it's going to get dark. It's going to get dark here.
He knows a man will stand for something. Lazy fall for anything. That's what the Jones need. Imagine that all you want is a fair shake. The ability to live in dignity, to raise your family, to watch them grow, to love your wife, to dance with them.
Look at the detail of these columns, the detail, the ceiling display, these nice exhibits, and look at these Gary May Weems here, the North Star here. Oh, so that's what this is. These are images of the North Star. The people would follow the North Star to get north, escaping from the south. Look at that, the Little Dipper. Here. Movement in every direction. Legacies of the Great Migration, January 25th to April 27th. It'll be here through the end of April if you're visiting here. Look at here, the canned or jars full of different pickled stuff here. Pickled Jesus. Yeah. So hey, thanks for tuning in. I'm just giving you a brief overview of the Chicago Cultural Center here. We'll head down, we'll see the dome of the Grand Army of the Republic. It has all the battles of the Civil War battles. Of course, when this was built in the 1890s, the Civil War was the largest war that people had experienced in America at that time, and it was before World War I and World War II, so that's why the Grand Army of the Republic, the Union Army, was commemorated in this library. And we'll go down these stairs here. Sometimes I lose my connection in these stairs, so bear with me if we lose it for a second here. Now you can't afford to build this. This is priceless, and that's why. Isn't it so nice? It's a free public when it's open. You know, it does close down. It has operating hours, but it's a cultural center, and like you can hang out, and people do that. And free admission. They always have different historical and artistic displays here, and it's most known for these domes. There's two Tiffany Domes. We saw the one on the other side. They just restored it. Here's the Grand Army of the Republic Dome. It's different than the other Tiffany Dome. Look at this. These amazing domes here. See, he's doing the tour right here. Look at that. And see, Grand Army of the Republic Memorial Hall. You go in here, and similar to the other rooms we were at, look at the detailed ceiling, the chandeliers, and you see all the battles or Civil War battles: Gettysburg, Chickamauga, Fredericksburg, Siege of Vicksburg, Antietam, Manassas, all the major battles of the American Civil War are commemorated here in the Grand Army of the Republic building. Sometimes you can pay to have events here. People do have weddings and other events that on weekends that they use this as like a ballroom in the other rooms. And then you can look out these windows and you have nice views to Michigan Avenue, Randolph, and yeah, it's like immortal. That's why they did this, that was part of, the neoclassical revival styles. They wanted to create a formality of awe, so people would, these formal spaces, they really put a lot of money into public spaces, and so people would have like a reverence for this stuff, and hearkening back to the ideals of the ancient republics and democracies. But again, it was idealized, and the modernists rejected this. The modernists said this was a waste of money, and then it became less is more and less is more. But at least this building was preserved. It was replaced by the Harold Washington Library, which was built in 1990, and that's when this became the Cultural Center. But for several decades, this was the main public library in Chicago. And there's that Grand Army of the Republic Dome here. You can see this. If you're in Chicago and you're downtown and want to just impress people by going to a free thing, well, very photogenic, but that's what they're taking the tour there. Yeah, the card catalog, the Dewey Decimal System. Yeah. Yep. That's the common man there. That's exactly. Here's the Chicago rooms. They got some artwork in here. Let's see if they got any art displays. Oh, it's pink. 251 Days by Brianna Bibbs. This is artwork. And so, look, they got the artwork on the walls here. I like the pink walls here. We'll just quickly check out this artwork. Yeah, they have, again, they have temporary displays. They change this up every once in a while. And we'll just, look, Sacramento. Here's some artwork here. So this is, you know, this is compliments the Art Institute of Chicago, compliments the Chicago History Museum. This is the cultural center. So it can span anything from art to history to science to, they've had the history of house music. They've done that here. They've done the biennial architecture. Remember we went to the Thompson Center? Well, before that they had it here. They had architecture displays for the Chicago Architectural Biennial, which happens every 2 years. And they have it at various locations. They replaced this carpet. I'm glad they're letting me film in here because, you know, I'll head straight out of here. But I think they were confused by their policy. They thought I was, you know, I want to show any publicity is good publicity, you know. But hey, thanks for tuning in here. I'll be able to engage with the comments once we get out of here. And hey, you need a ladder. Probably need a ladder to set up the displays. But here at the Chicago Culture Center, we'll head back outside here. We'll go check out the bean here. We got 1229. Thanks everybody for tuning in here. Yeah, we haven't been here in a while, so I need to come back more often here. I feel better. I was avoiding it because they ran me out a few times because they didn't like me live streaming with a gimbal. But several security people saw me and they didn't say anything, which is great. I really appreciate them letting me film here. So we'll head straight out here. Hey, look, they're playing. See, how you doing here? It's really being really used as, how you doing? And we'll head straight out of here. People are playing Mahjong, the tile games there. There's also Go and the other games that people play. So hey, we're back outside here. Thanks for checking out here. Chicago Cultural Center. I'll get you a better view of it once we get across the street. And here's where you can get to the Millennium Station. Here you can catch all the South Shore trains to Indiana and some of the Metro Electric that go south and even down to Joliet. Of course, you can use LaSalle Street Station as well. Here it is, Chicago Cultural Center. Used to be the public library here. We'll head across the street. You can't cross this way. People try to cross, so we got to cross 3 streets to get to Millennium Park. It's kind of cumbersome, but we'll do it the correct way here. We're on Michigan Avenue here. Yeah, 7 East and 7. You and your wife just saw the Cultural Center. Well, thanks for checking it out. There it is. That's what we were just inside. It's got the Tiffany Dome plus the Grand Army of the Republic Dome. And it's worth it just to see that. Again, it's free. They usually have art exhibits and historical exhibits. And we saw what was in there now. And after April, we'll go in there again. They'll change up the exhibits for summertime, but we'll cross Michigan Avenue here. We're just waiting for the light, the left turns. And beautiful day today. It's a little overcast, but we got upper 50s. And we'll head across the street here. We'll head into Millennium Park. There's people riding bikes, riding scooters. Yeah, anybody play Mahjong? It's a fun game there once you learn how to play it. I've only played it like virtually, like the little computer games that you play on your phone or a tablet or something, you know. And you got to match the tiles. If you see Crazy Rich Asians, they play a version of it there, you know. That's the whole thing at the end there. We're very strategy-based game, you know. And here we'll cross Randolph and we'll head here to Millennium Park here. We got the light. Hey, Michigan Avenue there. All the Michaels there. Yeah, well, we'll see. I work really close to the cultural center. For years, I've been going there on my lunch break, and I would just check out the displays and walk through there and look at those domes and look at the ceiling and imagine what it was like when it was a library. I'm happy to share with everybody the beautiful mosaics and glass Tiffany Domes inside there. See, there it is. It used to be the Chicago Public Library. Now it's the cultural center. Right in the heart, center, almost the center piece of the whole downtown right there. Besides the Bean here, right across from Millennium Park. So if you just joined, we're in Chicago, we're on Michigan Avenue. Happy March the 18th, 2025. We got upper 50s. We might get to 60 degrees today, or a little above 60. There's a cute dog here. Let's go check out the Bean because we haven't seen it in a while, at least since last week. We walked by the river's still green. If we have time, we'll run up there and we'll check out the river after we check out the Bean. Maybe that's what we'll do, just to show it's still green. We saw it this morning. It actually looked more green this morning than it did yesterday when it was actually St. Patrick's Day. Hey Ernesto, how you doing there, Mr. Bones Tour? Your mother moved to Hazard? Duke's a Hazard? I know there's a Hazard, Kentucky. Is there another Hazard? Hey, there's live music over there. There's our blues man playing the blues here by the Walgreens. Here, let's check out the Bean really quickly here. And we'll head up to the river to see the Green River there. People wearing shorts. Yeah. Your twin? Pete? Yeah, we missed Pete there. Yeah, the Bean was constructed between, I think you meant to say 2004 and 2006. We know what you mean there. Thanks, Doreen, for the good information. Yeah, it was supposed to open in 2004. It took them several years to finish it. They did celebrate the anniversary of Millennium Park, and they restored it. But yeah, it technically wasn't open until 2006. You're probably right. Hey, more signs of spring. They're setting up the outdoor bar here and the seating there. So we'll go above and we'll look at it from above. We'll go up to the Bean. So of course the ice skating rink's gone. It's been gone for several weeks now. And we're going to transition to the spring and summer and fall outdoor seating in the ice skating rink in Millennium Park here for the Millennium Hall there, the food vendor there. And they got the Casa Bonita. Hey, look at everybody at the Bean here. We all got spring fever. I know it's going to get colder tomorrow, but let's enjoy today. And we might walk by the beach tonight because it's 65. There should be people out and about tonight. Hey, dream your way out. Tulip Patrol. Yeah, we saw some green shoots. There was some little green shoots coming out of the planted medians there, but I don't really want the tulips to bloom just yet because it's too early. We still might get some. Like tomorrow it might get cold. It might be like snow and things. But here they call this Granger Plaza, but this is the Bean, the Millennium Park, Cloud Gate, Anish Kapoor's sculpture here. And it's like Doreen said, they built this 2004 to 2006. They polished it up last year. It was all under renovation, but now it's back. And look at everybody taking a photo, a selfie. We'll head right up to it here. Yeah, beautiful day here. So the Cubs lost today. The Cubs played the Dodgers. Hey, how you doing there? How's it going, everybody? Thanks for saying hello. Look, it's like I'm filming myself in the city here. Look, you see all the nice buildings behind there. Yeah, nice hat, man. Nice hat. That's nice. Yeah, you can reach out and touch the artwork. You can see yourself in the artwork. You can be the artwork. And everybody's taking pictures. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, hold it up. Holding up the Bean there like Samson. Yeah, look at everybody. So they got a tripod. But look at this. Yeah, they're setting up the bar here. They're going to set up the outdoor seating. So all summer long here you can sit outside and enjoy Millennium Park. And hey, they're waving. Look at the beautiful dresses there. Yeah. Hey, yeah, they're waving. Look at all the beautiful people here. Checking out the Bean here. Your girlfriend likes to flick the Bean here. Yeah, flick the Bean. Well, let's do it. Let's see if it makes a noise. Let's see if we can play it like an instrument here. Let's see if we can flick the bean here. Reach out and touch the stainless steel here. Yeah, everybody taking photos here. Well, let's knock on it. There it is. You can flick it. Yeah. So here, we'll head around here. Yeah, they got the artwork. The crown fountain's not turned on, but they got the faces, but eventually they'll turn on the water. But that probably won't happen until May. There's the Great Bean of Chicago. Yeah, 90% are tourists. Yeah, I mean, this, and you know, for me, public spaces are judged by how well they're used. And to its credit, there's always, even in all types of weather, except for early in the morning, when we view this early in the morning, there's always people that gather here all times of the year, all seasons of the year. It's a very beloved tourist location. And even Chicagoans love to come here. I don't mind coming here. I work near here, so it's easy for me to just walk by it like we do at lunchtime here. And thanks for checking it out there. Sometimes we walk underneath it. But there's people. They're getting ready to open up the Casa Bonita. They still don't have the speakers back in the band, Pritzker band show here. I guess they're still working on the Great Lawn there. There's the Bean of Chicago. Look, everybody's enjoying the day here. We're upper 50s. Let's head up to the Green River here. So we'll head straight up to the Michigan Avenue Bridge. I know we crossed it this morning, but we'll do it here on YouTube because and then maybe tomorrow, maybe we'll go, well, tomorrow's going to be cold. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. Hey, look at this little Bigfoot electric truck coming through here. Yeah. It's all art. It's all Greek to me. Yeah, it's too cold. Yeah, most of the fountains are still off. Last year they turned the Veterans Memorial Fountain on earlier. Usually that's the first one I remember turning on. I think it was like in April. Yeah, the Smurfit Stone building. Yeah, Smurfit Stone. They're the diamond shape. They now call it 150 North Michigan. It was the Stone Container Building, the Smurfit Stone. I still call it the Smurfit Stone because I call everything what it used to be called, like the Sears Tower and the John Hancock. But here, Millennium Park. There's the Bean there. It's nice to see so many people out here enjoying the day. Just tooling around Millennium Park, Chicago. We'll head straight up Michigan Avenue. We'll go up see the Green River, and then we'll go back to work. Oh, I know. I realize how fortunate I am. I mean, for years, you know, my office. Look at the location. To the south, I mean, I got Millennium Park, all of Grant Park. To the southwest, I got the entire loop. I'm south of the Riverwalk. We cross the river every day. We walked along the Riverwalk yesterday on St. Patrick's Day, saw the Green River, saw the boats, and we can walk. We can make it to Navy Pier and back. There's a lot of, you know, things we can see on my lunch break, and I realize how lucky and privileged I am to just work in this amazing location and share it with everybody. All seasons of the year. Lunchtime in the summertime, we go to the band show. We hear the symphony practicing in the park. You just sit there and listen to them play Star Wars music. You know, the symphony, like the Empire Strikes Back. They were playing it. Sometimes they have all kinds of festivals. They just announced the lineup for Lollapalooza. I have my tickets for NASCAR already. It's gonna be expanded viewing areas. I'm gonna go to later in April. They got a Comic-Con festival, C2E2. I got a one-day ticket there for Friday. I'm gonna go there, and all the people will be dressed up in their cosplay. There's always so much going on. I don't know if I'm going to Lollapalooza or not. If I do, I'll probably just pick one day. I did it 2 days last year. It's a 4-day festival. I don't have the energy to go there for 4 days, and anyway, my connection won't hold out once the crowds go. But we were able to stream it some last year because you get there earlier, and I'm able to stream some of the earlier bands, which for me is the more enjoyable experience because I could walk around and not be stuck in the crowds, because later in the evenings it gets so crowded. But there's also the there's another Latin music festival that happens earlier. Suenos happens in into May there around Memorial Day, I think. So maybe I'll try to go to Suenos this year. I missed it last year. Suenos would be a nice thing. And of course, they got the blues, the jazz festival. They got the house music festival. There's other symphonies in the park, movies in the park, well programmed. And again, you know, I'm very lucky to have all this so close to where I work and live. So that's okay, Dolores. You can always watch the reruns. We went in the Cultural Center. We checked out the Tiffany Domes, and there were some art installations, some historical exhibits about the Black migration and other things. So there, we'll just head up Michigan Avenue here. We'll head straight towards that Wrigley building, and we'll check out the Green River here. We got like 15-20 minutes to get up there, so we should be able to do it and get back. Hey, happy Tuesday. Look at the crowds here on Michigan Avenue. And you got spring fever here. Enjoying the weather. Yeah, it's a little wind, but yeah, I'm glad it's not rainy either. Yeah, it feels really nice. I'm just wearing a light jacket, wearing a hat. You saw what I was wearing there in the bean. And yeah, Taco Tuesday. Lambie T, Dolores. Yeah, have a fabulous afternoon there. We saw art. Yeah, you feel cultured. Feel like, there, Garrett's Popcorn, 75 years of magic. Hey, there's a line out of, there's already a line out of Nutella. Isn't that amazing? People like this place. And Nando's is above here, Stan's Donuts. Hey, boba, get your Bubblicious boba tea. Here's the line to Nutella. And in the summertime, they have outdoor seating, the nice wide sidewalks here on Michigan Avenue. Hey, the line's moving there. They're getting people in. That's good. So here's Nutella here on Michigan Avenue, right at Lake Street. The American Writers Museum is right there next to the Five Guys. So you can get your name in the Nutella jar there. You go in the Nutella door there. Here's the line, people getting in there. You get all your frosting. Made out of nuts. There's the Prudential building there, just under 1,000 feet tall. And then the older Prudential building. Here's the Michigan Plaza. This is in Mies van der Rohe style. The two buildings to the north were the last buildings designed. They built these in the late 80s. They added this red awning about 10 years ago when they redid the lobby. Here's the Carbide and Carbon building. Look at this classic Art Deco skyscraper designed by the sons of Daniel Burnham. And of course, you know, that's the Wrigley building there. We'll head up Michigan Avenue here. KFC, extra crispy, original. Yeah, I like original. I like original KFC there. 8 for 10, that's a good deal. Yeah, let's get some KFC. Oh, here comes some sirens. Here comes an ambulance. Yeah, it's coming south here. Carbide and Carbon here. There it goes. Number 42. You gotta be careful you don't fall in the hole that goes to the lower levels. Here we got the light here, so we'll keep going up this way. Michigan Avenue, Chicago, Illinois. Upper 50s. We're gonna hit 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Not too bad. 10 to 15 degrees Celsius. We'll take it. We'll follow these beautiful people and go up and see the Green River here. Flags in the Old Republic building. Yeah, see you after work. We'll see you on TikTok after 5. Here's the Old Republic building, 307 North Michigan. So there's Citizen M, Carbide and Carbon. Here's the top of the Trump Tower. Yeah, get your kids, throw in for a bag of popcorn there, you get it delivered. It's not bad. Hey, souvenir sale here. Bye bye Chicago. Hey, ride the bike on the sidewalk. Hey, you can do what you gotta do. Hey Christopher, thanks for tuning in there. Thanks for streaming the St. Patrick's Day festivities there in New York City. And I know you were in Flushing there. You get all over. You were up in the Bronx earlier, like last week. You get all over the place. You get around there. Here's the Blackhawks. But here we're going to film the Green River here. While we got a little bit of time here. We got 12:47. It's still green. So let's check it out here. We'll get across Wacker Drive. They still got the barricades from the party weekend. And that's where we saw Tony and Lee last night. They're big. They got a big social media presence there on TikTok. They live north of me in Lakeview. And I happened to see they were in Ghirardelli, so I ran down there. And then we saw the guy from CBS News, and we saw Edwin, our friend Edwin, the live streamer from Chicago. He streams in both English and Spanish there. And he was dressed up. He was dressed up in his St. Patrick's Day. He looked like a... Oh, see, they got it. I wanted to go down here. They got it blocked off. So here we'll show the Green River from up here. Here's the Tribune and the Wrigley Building here with the Green River, the Sabo Michigan Avenue Bridge. There's people down there. See, there's somebody walking up here, and I don't know why they got it closed. Let's see, maybe this guy can get out of here. But yeah, you can. Okay, good. So let's do that. I think it just like went shut accidentally. I was the dope because I thought it was really closed, and I saw people walking down there. You think I would be smart enough to try the gate, because I usually climb over gates to get to places. Here, look at the Green River here. I was being too timid. Hey, it looks really green here. Look at the Green River in front of the Tribune here. There's all the boats we saw here. Hey, let's head right down there. Let's jump in. See, Chicago's First Lady there. You can get your architecture tour tickets down this way. This is the Lower Wacker Drive, Lower Michigan. Yes, all kinds of stuff to do. Thanks there. A lot of people came into town. I know I missed some people. Some people were looking for me on Saturday. It was just hard to find somebody, and there's literally hundreds of thousands of people and a parade going on in the Green River. Yeah, here's where you get all your tickets here. Chicago Riverwalk, Green River here. Happy belated St. Patrick's Day there. It was a good one. And we'll see if we see any boats going by here. Let's head under the Sabo Michigan Avenue Bridge here. It's like the Emerald City here. I feel like Technicolor. Somebody did that. Since the water's green, you can use it like a green screen, and they made it look red. And yeah, Saturday was good there. Look how green the river is there. That's not an optical illusion. It's still that green. What is this? 4 days after they dyed it on Saturday, it's still green. So it stays green almost a week. It'll start to dissipate. See, it looks really green underneath the bridge there. Back this way. This is the Michigan Avenue Bridge here. There's people sitting here. So they're working on the Riverwalk, so we can't keep walking this way. We'll get the Wrigley Building here. They're loading up an architectural tour boat. That water taxi, they'll run it on weekends. They probably don't run it during the week. What's that in the water there? There's something out there. Is that a log or something? I don't know. There, look at that view. Three vintage classic skyscrapers there. There's the tall Trump building. So let's go up and let's look at this Riverwalk. Oh, that's security. Security's walking through there. So they're patrolling it. they'll open up this marketplace. They open it up in the summertime, and they'll have pop-up shops and little restaurants there. I don't know what they're working on here. They had it open, they had it closed, and then they had it open, and then now they closed it again. So I think they're working there by O'Brien's. Here's the Green River here, looking towards the Marina Towers. Yeah, there it is. So here, we'll just head back up the stairs here. We'll head back to work. So thanks everybody for checking out the content here. We checked out the Cultural Center. If you missed it, you can check out the reruns there. I posted the meerkats to TikTok, because I know not everybody on TikTok saw we went to the Lincoln Park Zoo on Friday. You guys probably did, because we went to the conservatory and we went to the Lincoln Park Zoo to see the 3 new meerkats that are new additions there with the other meerkats that came from the Madison, Wisconsin Zoo there, I think. And look at this beautiful view we get heading up the stairs here. Yeah, thanks Julie, Taco. Hope everybody's doing well. Taking some photos here. Yeah, look at that Green River. And we're always so happy once we get to St. Patrick's Day in Chicago, because I know we still might have some cold days, but usually the worst of the winter's past us. People got street life returns. Yeah. We're all happy here. Look at that. Yeah, I miss everybody there. Your mom called yesterday? Yeah, look at that Green River. There's the London Guarantee here. We'll wait for the light to change. Look at this amazing facade for the London House. That's pure neoclassical. Look at those columns. And of course, we've gone in there and shown the artwork inside this building. You go to the roof of this. You go to the roof of this building. They got a restaurant and a rooftop bar there. There's the Marina Towers. Here, we'll head back here. But hey, they're loading up the boat there. They're loading up Leela. They're going to take another architecture cruise there in the Green River. We saw it. We'll head across Wacker Drive here. You can get your selfie there. Hey, we got the light here. So hopefully they'll remove these barricades, clean up the garbage here. Yeah, nice music here. Wacker Drive, Marina Towers. Yeah, Lakeland, Florida. Thanks for tuning in, Kevin. That's great. Appreciate it. Thanks, everybody. And if you missed any part of this live, you can watch the full YouTube lives on reruns. They're on the live tab. And then if it's, it's something interesting, I'll cut it out and transfer it to TikTok. But that's the advantage of YouTube. You can watch the full live streams. So I'm going to head back to work here, get me some lunch, and then we'll see you after 5 on TikTok. So we'll walk down to that next intersection at least. Here's the Garland Court. You walk down there sometimes. It's the back of the London House there, the Mather Tower. Here's these, yeah, the Cubs lost today. I guess they did this, they did this in years past. They, as a promotion, they start the first game of the regular season in Japan really early. They play the Dodgers. They're going to play them again tomorrow. So this loss will count towards their regular season record. And I looked, I think the White Sox home opener is next Thursday, not this Thursday, next Thursday. And so I'm going to plan to take off work that day if I can, and we'll take a walk down through Bridgeport, and then on the way back we'll probably go through Pilsen. That's what we did last year. And then the Sox, or the Cubs don't play their first home game in Chicago until the following Sunday. So that Sunday, I'll probably just go leave my house and we'll head up to Wrigleyville. We can walk up Clark Street and we'll enjoy that. But I think the White Sox home opener, it starts at 4 in the afternoon. So I'll probably start live streaming on YouTube at lunch, like my normal lunchtime. And then once we get to Chinatown, I'll switch to I'll switch to TikTok, and then we'll stream the White Sox home opener on TikTok, and then we'll head back through Pilsen. Maybe we'll stop at Palmisano Park. Palmisano Park, I gotta say it right. Here's the Pendry in the Carbide and Carbon building. So I'll get you one last view of the nice view looking up Michigan Avenue here to the John Hancock. Now, who's being bad? Who's being bad? Look at that, Michigan Avenue. Yeah, thanks Ernesto, Bell. Thanks everybody for tuning in here. South Water here in Michigan Avenue. We saw the Green River, we saw the Bean, we saw the Cultural Center. All within blocks. There, we got this guy stand up for democracy. That's good. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, nice sign there. Is there any protest up here or anything, or you're just walking?
I'm just walking. You know, I got tired of other people waiting for someone
Good.
else to say.
Hey,
"Come here
good.
this time."
Good. We'll
So,
keep it up. I saw people protesting at Tesla on.
yeah?
That was on the weekend though. It only happens on the weekends, you know.
Right, right.
Yeah. That's good. Well,
So I
thanks.
got to take my lunch break.
I got you here. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, there's Longhorns there. So, yeah, we'll be back on after 5 tonight, and see how warm it gets. We'll see if it's up to 60 degrees. If it's 60 degrees, I'll probably walk back along the beach there. And have a good day, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you later there. Thanks, everybody. Vanessa, Lorraine, Jason, Chippy. Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Lambie, TD, Michael, all the Michaels. Julie Reed, Tony, thanks for tuning in. And if I missed anybody, Doreen, we'll see you on the flip side there. Taco, Kevin, yeah, thanks, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Appreciate it.